Hello all, this is Pharaoh Vincent with Nation 506, coming to you guys with a quick video. By the title, you'll no doubt assume that something is going on, so let's talk. First off, we as a nation decided in 0 Dark 30, the last hour, that we're going to actually come together and try some battles. So as you can see, currently I am in INT. I'm not in LDF right now. We will be returning after Chaoslands, but as our merger is set for tomorrow, in 10 hours specifically, is when this will begin, we have decided as a nation we're going to do one last dumb thing together. And if enough people join, maybe, just maybe, it might not be the dumbest thing we've ever done. Who knows? But we are converging into one alliance for Chaoslands, and then we will go back to normal afterwards. So all of our strongest cities have slowly started to migrate over. We have agreements with pretty much everyone at this point in time to join. I mean, obviously there's going to be some members that are left out. Champ hasn't quite joined yet, but he will be coming soon. I haven't heard from Terror, hope he comes. Haven't heard from Hulk, hope he comes. I know Sicario is going to be joining us. I assume White Tiger will be joining him, and several other members who are LDF members, right, will be kind of coming over periodically throughout the day. I'm hoping to see more of these individuals kind of join us soon, as we will need all of the strength we can get to give the best battle we can. I'm not going to be like, we're going to stomp these guys. No, it's going to be a battle. The nations we're going up against are strong, arguably stronger than we are. And I only say arguably because I have no idea what their actual combat stats are. I know that they have at least 2 strong cities, stronger than we have. So it's going to be basically a big game of cat and mouse. Can we avoid the C-30s? Or sorry, C-38s? And I think even if we can avoid the C-38s, it's still going to be very challenging because, like, I mean, that's a lot. And, I mean, even when you go down officer strength, like, you start to get down pretty low before you hit officer strength comparable to our average, right? And this is in Nation 500. 473 gets, I don't know if you want to call it better or worse. 500 seems like they have a lot more officer strength currently, but I think 473 is going to be the dark horse of, not actually, we're the dark horse, what am I joking, but I think 473 is going to have like maybe a little bit more strength across the average, if that makes sense, because like for the most part some of the strongest cities in 500 are up in the 3 millions. Some of our strongest cities are up in the 3 millions, and you can see here for 473, right, they have the one member who is super high and a random alliance of inconsequential importance. It's literally just his alliance. And then below that you have, a couple people that are comparable to us, and then they just have a lot of people in this 2 million range. When I scroll down this far in 506, like, these are our top 20 and this is their top 30. So I think their average strength is going to be higher. Their average BP is a little bit higher. But that puts the onus on them to defend themselves, right? Because if our strongest cities hit them and they have more strength, then theoretically they're worth more points. So that's why it's up in the air. You kind of have to battle these things out, figure out who wants to spend more money on it. But it's going to be a good battle. I'm definitely going to be live streaming some of it if I can. It depends on if my voice will hold up. It depends a little bit on my schedule. Also, it's hard to say, but I'll definitely post a video afterwards, let you guys know kind of what the outcome is no matter what. That way it is like official before it's announced to everyone in the rest of the nation. or sorry, the wider nations, if you will, and my audience here for my channel. But it's going to be a battle. I don't know what better way to say it other than we are doing something dumb together. And whether or not it works or not is kind of up in the air. But this isn't the first time 506 has done this, or at least not the first time we've had this happen in our nation, right? If I come here and you see me scroll all the way down here to that very first one, which is ZFG currently, which was GDC, which before all that was DC1. And on October 27th of 2021, a little alliance I was in called DC1 merged with another alliance called GOW 4 hours before this city came available for the very first time. And we fought the very alliance we are merging into right now, the very alliance that we're currently, you know, I wouldn't say merging, that may not be the best word, that we're currently congregating at. We fought them for the capital, or sorry, for this mega city, and we beat them. So again, last second kind of coalition formed, and then eventually those two alliances split off, but we joined forces and we did that. The same thing here. If you go all the way down, the past presidents, and you get all the way to the very beginning, President number 1 came from a little alliance called SML. SML is now LDF. LDF merged with another alliance called FWS. Well, they merged long term, but they did like a little coalition. So they brought all their strongest fighters from FWS over to SML, and they fought GDC. Yes, it's still painful, to a victory, and won the first capital. So we've done this before. This is not the first, and technically will maybe not be the last. You never know. But it's not the first time we've ever combined alliances to create a strong fighting force just before an event. And so I hope that today we've got enough people doing the dumb thing to maybe win so that we could try to do it one more time as 506. Otherwise, a good fight to 473 and 500. I don't really care who wins. I know the best, nation will end up winning in the end. But at the very least, we'll give you guys a good fight. And we'll see you there in Chaos Lands.